I'm Kevin Cirilli. It's time for the Daily Debrief. Let's get right to it. Ron DeSantis predicted a GOP defeat in November if Republicans nominate Donald Trump for a rematch against President Joe Biden.
You deserve as a voter to have the candidates come up, answer your questions in forums like this, have somebody like Wolf moderate a debate where you go back and forth. And I think we've gone away from, and obviously Donald Trump didn't debate.
Nikki Haley is running in single digits behind Trump in New Hampshire, which will hold its primary next week. So that's what's happening on the trail, but now back to Trump trials. And Fulton County DA Fani Willis is being accused of having an affair with the lead investigator on the case against Trump in the Georgia election interference trial. Willis is accusing her critics of racism. Who says bipartisanship is dead in Washington, D.C.? Republicans and Democrats came together. You heard that right. They came together to announce an expansion of the child tax credit. The whopping $78 billion agreement raises the child tax credit from $1,600 to $2,000 for qualifying families who have more than one child. The move means re-upping some of the tax cuts from 2017 that have since expired from the Trump era. And now back to your regularly scheduled partisan programming. Lawmakers are racing to kick the can down the road to avoid a partial government shutdown at the end of the week. The Senate advanced a measure that would punt the shutdown deadline from the end of this week and early February to mid-March, buying them just a few extra weeks' time. President Biden will meet with congressional leaders later to talk about the border crisis and boosting aid to Ukraine. The Biden administration is expected to list the Houthis as a terrorist organization. The U.S. and U.K. have launched targeted military strikes against the Iran-backed Houthis, who have been causing havoc in the Red Sea. Politically, it's a move that will no doubt play in the upcoming 2024 presidential election. That's because the Trump administration had designated the Houthis as a terrorist organization, but then the Biden administration reversed the decision after President Biden was inaugurated. Stay tuned. Israel and Hamas reached an agreement to provide medicine to Israeli hostages and aid to Gazans, according to French and Qatari officials who helped broker the deal. The aid deal comes after more than 100 days of the Israel-Hamas war, and there doesn't appear to be an end in sight to the conflict. And finally, it is very, very cold outside if you are in the United States. Many cities are experiencing record low or close to record low temperatures. The southern U.S. and Gulf Coast, for example, are having temperatures in the 20s and 30s, significantly less than normal temperatures at this time of year. Bundle up. And that's it for today's Daily Debrief. My name is Kevin Cirilli. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel, and come back here soon for the intersection between politics and policy.